Hi everyone, my name is Lucia, and for my presentation, I named it Navigating the World with Trisomy 21. So, what is Trisomy 21? It's better known as Down syndrome, and it's a condition where a person is born with an extra copy of chromosome 21. What will trisomy 21 look like? This extra chromosome affects how the body and brain develop, which can cause differences in learning, physical features, and in health. People with Down syndrome often have unique talents and abilities, and with the right support, they can live happy, fulfilling lives. So for the podcast that I chose, it's the One in a Million Baby, and the episode name is Kai and Andrea Life with Trisomy 21, and it's episode 21. So a brief summary of my podcast that I chose is that this podcast shares the story of Kai and his mom. They navigate life and share their experiences with Kai's disability of having Down syndrome, and it talks about their challenges, their joys, and the deep love and resilience that define their journey. The episode highlights the importance of understanding, acceptance, and celebrating diversity in family and what it means to raise a child with a disability while encouraging empathy and understanding. So, why is this topic significant to our understanding of families and diversity? This podcast is significant to our understanding of families and diversity because it highlights the unique challenges and joys and experience by families raising a child with trisomy 21. And this discussion is also crucial in fields like early childhood education and human development as it fosters a deeper understanding of the diverse needs of children and their families. And this is a continued slide about why it's significant to our understanding of families and diversity and family differences. So every family is unique, and this story gives us a new perspective on families raising children with special needs, and it helps with breaking stereotypes. It helps us to see people with Down syndrome in a positive and a realistic way, promoting acceptance and family strength. It highlights how families overcome challenges and celebrate their child's abilities. And embracing diversity, it teaches us to value differences in people and families, which is important in building empathy and understanding. So for my concept number one, it's families and disabilities. And how does this concept relate to and increase our understanding of the topic? Families in disability refers to how families support and care for members who have disabilities. This concept relates to both the topic and podcast because it's about how families with a member who have a disability experience life. And in the podcast, the mother talks about the challenges and joys of parenting a child with trisomy 21, and it also highlights the need for support and understanding from society by sharing her story. And she also hopes that this inspires more kindness and awareness to the community. So for my concept number two, it's dimensions of diversity. And this refers to all the different ways people can be unique. And this concept applies to the podcast and topic because it looks at the different aspects that make people and families unique. So in the podcast, Andrea discusses her family's experiences, which include not just disability, but also about her cultural background, which relate to the concept of dimensions of diversity. And by recognizing and celebrating family differences, it makes our community more supportive and inclusive. So my third concept is privilege. And the concept of privilege connects to Kai and Andrea's story by showing how certain advantages or barriers affect their lives. For example, in the podcast, Andrea's ability to get the right healthcare, education, and services for Kai depends on resources that not all families may have. And some families are lucky to have strong support systems while others feel alone in their journey. This support is a form of privilege. So, for my peer reviewed journal article, I chose the one that's titled Helping Families Raise Children with Special Healthcare Needs at Home. So, this article is more for like doctors, and it gives advice to doctors and healthcare providers on how to support families caring for children with special needs. And the authors in this article note that healthcare providers should understand the challenges families face and offer support to help them manage both medical needs and emotional stress. And both the article and the podcast explain how important it is to give families the right help and resources to so they can be able to care for the children at home. And these are my references for the podcast and my reference for the journal article and my references for the websites that I obtained the information. And these are my references for all the images. And here are more for the other images. And thank you. This is everything. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys all have a great holidays coming up. Thank you.